Good morning, hallelujah, and namaste, sending everlasting feelings of love, light, and blessings your way. Hold on, let's get I know you guys can hear me loud and clear. Thank you, mic check, mic check. I hope y'all had, and due to our beautiful speech or session a couple days ago, around Thanksgiving, I'm wearing the Jamaican shirt. Rasta, cool runnings, I got the tribe of Judah inside of me and whatnot. And cool running swag, I'm happy to be a part of this beautiful world, and I'm very cultured, and a lot of respect for Jamaican, man. I love Bob Marley, I love reggae, I love the music, I love everything about it. So rocking it. I've already had the tank top. I didn't buy it because I made that session. Like, I've had it ever since I was little. I used to want dreadlocks myself, but my hair is kind of it's curly in its own way. I mean, I guess I could, but I was in the Marine Corps and whatnot, but that's a whole different story. I think I'll just stick with the curly locks for now. Anyways, this one's going to be kind of, I gotta try to make church, and I'm working, I know my past couple of sessions have been kind of longer, and hey guys, like what I said, don't cut off the video in 2 minutes. Leave your comment. You can leave comments and stuff too, but I disabled that because you can email me or something, but because most of the stuff, sadly, even people are really impatient nowadays. Not everybody, but you'd be surprised. Most of them are guys, are just impatient. And if you ever seen the movie Inglourious Bastards, it's one of the greatest movies ever. Quentin Tarantino is dope. Long story short, don't cut off and don't stop watching a video or a movie or a speech or a session that could change your life, like Inglourious Bastards, because in the end they end up killing motherfucking Hitler, and everybody hates Hitler. It's awesome, but you don't cut off the movie and spoil the 2 hours within the first 2 minutes because you can't understand their language. They're speaking French, and you don't have enough patience to read the subtitles if you get the drift. They go, you don't go off in tangents. There's 4 different time storylines. It's not tangents. If you watch the movie Pulp Fiction, it's not really easy to follow. You just gotta, it's chapter by chapter. So if you find yourself not following a certain film or session or something, look at the problem that's within yourself, the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Practice your patience, practice your listening, especially if you have the patience of a squirrel. You gotta cut off within 2 minutes. What does that say about you? And then you miss one of the greatest speeches ever about awesome Olympic athletes and awesome story myself, and that you can probably get something about. So don't be so quick to point the finger when there's 3 pointing back. That goes for someone out there. With all due respect, consider the source. You don't walk into a Grandmaster, Master Splinter's, dojo, or Tupac or Eminem's, stage, concert, or Adam Sandler's award show, or Al Pacino's Lifetime Achievement Award show. You don't go in there, or Rocky Balboa's boxing ring or training area. You don't go in there and start, trying to pick a fight with the master of the dojo, who has a lot of people and followers and friends and etc., Soul Tribe, angels and whatnot. Because you're gonna lose. Consider this. I'm a certified personal trainer, U.S. Marine, blah blah blah. You guys already know that. I don't need to get into it right now. That just goes for someone out there. I guess someone ate some bad turkey, or that's how it is on the holidays. I told you. But Matthew 5:44, it always pray for your enemies, pray for your stuff like that. I don't have any enemies or anything. I'm just saying. That goes for someone out there, someone who needs it. Don't let that bad form, as they call it in Peter Pan, you know, bad form. Don't let that, you know, hurt people try to hurt people. So don't let that, you know, just dust it off. Like, you're doing great, but whoever you are out there. It's during the holidays, people get weird. People get weird during the colder weather, man. I don't know what it is. Usually it's the hot weather because of the hot sun. Well, it happens during the cold weather too. You know, people have adapting flaws and stuff like that. You gotta adapt, man. Peace and consider the source always too. If it's some random, like some rando, especially on the internet nowadays. That's why another thing I should say, unless you're like a beautiful girl, of course you're gonna get compliments all the time, right? But for young men like us, especially, you know, 30-year-old young gunners, you know, even though I got my degree, I got the experience and whatnot, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I got good substance. You're always gonna have those haters out there, man. But if you don't have any haters, you ain't doing nothing right. God bless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. For real, for real. But the good definitely outweighs the bad. The eagle came to me in a beautiful dream. That's a sign of I have a lot of respect, and I'm doing something right, you know, honorable, and it's a sign of freedom, and leadership, and whatnot. So, hey, but all due respect, you said your input, and I said mine. My substance is awesome on here, and I'm getting an awesome feedback, and I love my career, and I love what I do as a personal trainer, as a man of God, as an entrepreneur, fellow friend, Marine, everything I say on here, Kingdom Father, Kingdom Husband, athlete, etc., you know, Sigma, Hayoka, bada bing, bada boom, artiste, you know, die-hard runner. I love what I do, and other people love it too, more than just family members and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But, once again, as always, coexist. Thank you for your input. God bless, alright? But, you know, I walk the walk and talk the talk. I'm trying to show my fellow go-getters out there and artists of the Italian Renaissance, New Age, Enlightenment era, philosophy, swag, and whatnot, to not let that buckle you, bro. Like, just because they got bad form and whatnot, and they want to come in into a auditorium acting like they know everything, and they use a couple big words that they heard a couple times in the dictionary or in school, and they use it just to make them feel like quote unquote their own Albert Einstein. You know, people like that. Dude, come on, man. I've been around. I know people like you ever since I was growing up, bro. Come on, man. No one go and listen. Write it down in your own diary, you know. Write down your diary. Make something else of yourself, alright? You ain't gonna do that with an independent hustler like myself. Come on, bro. Hallelujah. That seed of Abraham over here. Abraham, hallelujah. Jacob, come on, man. So don't cut it off within 2 minutes. I'm trying to help you out. Because The Glorious Bastards is one of the greatest movies ever. 2 hours long, right? Quentin Tarantino. If you don't know it, then you must be living under a rock. At the end, they freaking, spoiler alert, they kill motherfucking Hitler. Okay? It's awesome. Long story short. So don't cut off the movie in the first 2 minutes because it's a different chapter. It's like 4 or 5 different chapters in the movie. Well, you know. Anyways, you're the one missing out. So today's video, I'm going to do another video later on in the week. Sorry for that little spiel, but it's all good. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Confidence is key. Get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever you drink. I'm already drinking my coffee before church, so I've got to try to hurry this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, big words like tangents and stupid words. Anyways, my videos at sessions are very easy to track. I watch them myself afterwards, and I have ADHD, and sometimes I find myself talking a little bit fast, but other people out there probably think I'm talking absolutely normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, so don't let one bad egg spoil the whole patch. Something like that, right? Yeah, it's holidays. So if you check my Instagram, which is awesome, motivational, inspirational as well, Later in the week, I'm going to put up a Tai Chi session because we need it, right? Especially for this holiday season. It's going to be awesome. And then another cool, fun, chill one I got planned about, y'all gonna love it, I want you as well, letting loose, living free, at festivals and stuff like that, traveling, and, so that's gonna be a chill one. We all love that. So continue to give yourself those PAT, Pasadena Athletic Training, pat yourselves on the back, lift each other up. Protect your peers, P-I-E-R-S, your environment, and your peers, P-E-E-R-S, lift each other up and whatnot, and spread love, light, kindness, and the world, obviously, people need people like us, if you feel me, healers, positivity, people, leaders, and people with brains, and people with experience, people who are slow to anger, patient, people of the Lord, amen. Everything I do, I put God into. Obviously, I'm ready to go to church right now. Feliz Domingo, happy Sunday to you and yours out there. I'm going to continue to pray for you and show you love, whether you like me, you don't, you love me, you don't, whatever. And if you don't, I love all of you and care for all of you. And if you don't think I love you, and if you don't think I care about you, then I especially love you, and I especially care about you. Because that's how God works, right? Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Alright? That's how God works. Alright? Whoever you are out there. Hey, and if you have the courage, which I admire, to give criticism, it's called, to other trainers, mentors, inspirational speakers, college-educated young men like myself, Marines, military personnel, teachers, professors, whoever you may be, more power to you, and we appreciate that. As a student-teacher relationship, and as long as you do it with, like what you did, integrity and peace, no cuss words, no spam, no targeting, no mean stuff being said, no insulting, but criticism, it's what's called constructive criticism, it's fine. You voiced your educational opinion, and there's no such thing as a dumb question. So once again, after those first 10 minutes, if you didn't click off within the first 2 minutes, you're going to find that, thank you, and I did acknowledge that. And I will work on, sometimes I do go on different fields and tangents and chapters of whatnot, stories, because I'm a man of many walks and colors. All my stories, if you wait and watch all the way to the end, like a great film and like a great book, if you watch Harry Potter, read Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that, it all has one ending source, and they all meet you. I meet you right there. So I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not starting different stories with no ending and whatnot. And if I go off, I'm going to finish that and then refresh you right back to whatever we're talking about. And I even put that as labels. So it's pretty easy to follow. It's just called flow. You know what I'm saying? It's called flow, dude. So just get your flow, which brings me to my next one. See what I mean? So remember, guys, and once again, thank you for your constructive criticism and your feedback, your courageous words, because there's no such thing as negative feedback, right? I get a lot of positive stuff, but of course, that may seem weird, right? Like, why is everybody so positive? That's kind of fake, right? So it kind of makes me feel good as well that one of my fellow peers, right, said something in a very reasonable, educated, nice, young way, like in a classroom, to me, about just how he may think I ramble sometimes. That's cool. I'm going to put it right on here for everybody to see. And I say, God bless you, amen, and I acknowledge that, and I'll take that into play. And I'll also, when I watch, I walk the walk and talk the talk, I know how to take my own P's and Q's, obviously. I'm a United States Marine. I'm self-disciplined, honor, courage, commitment. I'll watch it, and I'll follow it myself. And if I agree with what you just said, I'll be like, oh, yeah, maybe I did. And I'll change it. But if I want to watch the whole thing, might be a little bit biased, right? You know what I'm saying? Salud, cheers, and namaste, familia. I'm going to read it, watch it, and if it's absolutely fine, I'm just like, okay, I don't know what that dude's talking about, then I'm not making it, then it's all good. Take that with a grain of sugar too, and acknowledge your own, that you were wrong, and you have been quick on the judgment there. Paisano, remember that, because not everybody's right. And opinions, as I love it, I'm a Baltimore boy. My opinions are like, excuse the French, a-holes. Everybody's got one. It's just the way it is. But once again, I acknowledge it. Anyways, bread makers. This video is entitled Bread Makers. I wrote it on my gloves, my workout gloves. Which brings me to my next one. Swag your stuff out. Come up with your own. Every time I'm on my run, my cardio, I come up with my own quotes. Some minor philosophy, inspirational, motivational guy in me. I looked at my gloves. I was like, you know how John Cena has like, you know, he's awesome. He has like word life. I was like, well, I'm Italian. I was listening to the song, one of my favorite Christian hymns, Bread of Life. I am the bread of life. Yeah, everything I stem, you know, from the Lord. I was thinking of pizza dough, and whatnot, whatever. Bread, also make money, grind. I'm always grinding. Payday's coming up soon. hey, I do well. Ladies, how you doing? Just kidding. Hey, I'm married, right? Anywho's, Italian flow. I'm Italian. Make that dough. Check out my Instagram, SammyDumpster23. You'll see it. Alright? And I just took a Sharpie too. Going back to the clap crew days, if you know what I'm talking about. Just take a Sharpie, deck it out. You know, the inner child within yourself. You don't always gotta make everything so official. You know. But you know what I'm saying. I'm an athlete myself. I want to write it real quick, and it stayed right. Bread maker. Right there. It says bread and then maker. So when I'm working out and stuff, maybe I'm losing, you know, focus a little bit, or kind of getting tired. I look at my workout gloves, which is, you know, the benching gloves and stuff. It helps for calluses and whatnot. For you guys who are savvy with that, hopefully you are. If not, that's what it is. Instead of using chalk and whatnot in the weight room, walk the walk and talk the talk, right? And it's less of a mess, and it's, you can find it anywhere. Amazon, Dick's, Sporting Goods, all that stuff. But look at it. Get a little bit more motivation and inspiration to finish up that cardio or weight training or whatever I'm doing that day, that evening, or that morning time, mostly for me. So yeah. Oh, I hope you weren't. By the way, another tangent, but it's good. I hope earlier, whoever that's for, I hope you're not offended by that at all. And I want to say once again, thank you for your feedback. All right, stay with us. All right, appreciate it. All right, once again, I'm a friend. All right. Hey, I'm a nice guy, you know, the Italian baker, the pizza guy. I make bread. I'm Luigi. Look, keep grinding, fam. Gotta make that Italian flow. Gotta make that dough. Keep grinding. Deck yourself out with colors and swag, whatever you like. Very important. Going back to lacrosse coach, my lacrosse coach always said, which I refresh you every now and then. You dress good, you look good, you play good, you feel good. Swag. Great term. One of my favorite terms ever. A football coach would say that too. Gotta have swag. It's more than just music and hip hop and rap. It goes, you know, for athletes. Find your wit, your wittiness in a good way, not evilness. Be wise and oiled up, you know. And find your brand. I found my brand on here, so that's why I do what I do, and I appreciate you. And never lose that passion. Never lose that dream, folks. Never lose that dream. The word dreams have been really coming to me from, you know, friends and family. Dreams. It's very important. Dreams. It's for real. And as you get older, you don't want to ever lose that dream, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Is that whatever you want to do, you know, your dream. Keep that close with you and stuff. And don't give up on your dream. What, maybe you want to be on like a show one day or a movie. Maybe you want to be a professional wrestler. Maybe you just want that regular house with the wife and the picket fence. Or if you're a woman, you want that husband. You know, you want that's just normal American everyday life. You want to get that degree, that certificate. You know, you want to be a nurse, doctor, whatever it may be. You want to be a United States Marine and gain that EGA, which is the best feeling ever, ladies and gentlemen. Super Fidelis and hoorah, by the way. Whatever that may be, keep that dream. Alright? And I really want to bring that back up on here. You know, I'm motivational, inspirational, and I never gave up on my dream. And I still got dreams that are close to me. Even if it's just going to the beach once again this summer, you know, with my loved ones. And those vacation days and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I love those. Obviously. Moana 2, right? I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's good. Of course. Get up and get it. So, be a bread maker. And another thing I want to bring up on here, once again later on in the week, we're going to do Tai Chi. Alright? Write it down so you don't forget. Alright? Don't click off in 2 minutes. Follow all the way in. It's good substance. And then maybe he just didn't like to talk about Usain Bolt and Jesse Owens and the Jamaican thing. Maybe that was it. Because I mean, you got to consider the source, and he was a Caucasian little white boy, kind of creepy looking. If you get my drift. Maybe he didn't like the fact. I ain't racist at all. Most of my dear friends and homies in the Marine Corps and throughout ever since I was little are darker African American, Jamaicans. Obviously, I have it in myself. 23andMe DNA. I'm Sicilian. You know, go watch True Romance. I got Northern African in me and West Asian, so you know, there's zero tolerance for any type of judgment and racism, especially in sports or whatever it may be. Maybe I upset someone. This whoever it was, we ain't afraid of you, because I was talking about the 1936 Olympics and how Hitler's a bitch and Nazis are bitches and shit. That might have got you a little bit upset, because it wasn't. Yeah, it's 2024, man. Get a grip, man. Rastafari for life. Going to my homies in DC and everywhere. You already know you are at the Marine Corps. You know, it's a big part of me and my family, and my culture. You know, we don't judge whether you're white, black, brown, Asian, whatever. You know, so there's zero tolerance for racism or discrimination of any kind. And I'm wearing my Jamaican shirt right now, and I'm representing. And you know, I ain't no coward, I ain't no bitch. I'm a United States Marine, and yeah, there's brothers there's you know, Ravens are playing the Philadelphia Eagles today. The city of brotherly love. That's what I am, brotherly love. I don't care what color you are. Like I said, I'm Sicilian. Shit, I got a little bit of Germany in me too, but you can't, whatever. I don't really, you know, Cherokee, West Asian, North African. I got Irish, you know, French. What I'm saying is, I don't give a shit what color you are. There's no room for any racism or discrimination of any kind or any type of judgment like that. So I found it funny that all my other sessions were fine, right? But this one about Jesse Owens and Usain Bolt, Jamaican and African American, and bringing up the 1936 Olympics, and now someone wants to comment and say something and then try to judge the way I lead my sessions. So brothers and sisters out there, you ain't alone. You ain't alone. I don't get no quote-unquote white privilege, and never have. And it's making, you know, it's all good. I'm smiling, but really isn't all good at all. But remember, always be the bigger person, rise above it, walk away, and there's always going to be ignorant people out there, people who are raised differently. It's all good. I ain't going to lose my wife. I ain't going to lose my kid. You know, I still have a great family and loved ones. But Sicilians, obviously, we get it too. A lot of times people, they joke around and stuff, and they always say, oh, Adam Sandler or Shia LaBeouf, are you Jewish? And no, I'm not Jewish. I understand it's funny. I have Hebrew roots. Yes, I'm Hebrew roots, but that's a whole different story. But Jewish, no, I'm not Jewish. I'm Catholic and Christian. I know they joke around, they try to be funny, but it gets old sometimes, man. Like, you don't see me walking around and going up to, like, you know, maybe Indian or Middle Eastern people saying, oh, you whatever, you know, Muslim. It's, you know, it's 2024. You got to have some respect. I'm trying to help you out so you don't end up dead in the streets, whether you're white or black or whatever. Alright? I don't want to teach my kids that. I want to teach the women that. People of all ages, the elders, because they don't want them to forget either. Alright? Watch that shit. Excuse my French. That's why I cuss. See, I'm real. Middle name Israel, Jacob. Just go. I'm glad I made this session this morning. Oh shit, I got church too. But remember, this is positive, alright? It's all good. And kid, maybe you aren't. I don't know. I'm not going to say your name, of course. You're safe. Don't worry. Don't get all paranoid and stuff. But I'm disabling comments. And I find it very interesting. Think about it. See, this is why God gave me my brain and my soul and stuff. Intuition, right? You waited until I talked about Jesse Owens, Usain Bolt, and my fellow brothers and sisters of color in the 1936 Olympics. You waited till that, and then you wanted to say something to me. Trying to judge the way how I do my sessions, which I start off within 2-3 minutes by saying namaste and peace and love and light and vibrations. So I'll let you know who I am right away. And then you want to, wow. I don't know where you all get this false sense of pride and courage, but you all become real strong behind freaking computers and keyboards and whatnot. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've always said, if you want to come PT with me and train with me, you can. And then, shit, even afterwards, I buy your beer or wine or whatever you drink, you know, and we can kick it. But you're the one missing out. Remember that. Anyways, bread makers. Next one. Nothing but love and peace once again. But hey, you're not alone out there for whoever you think you are. I don't get no white privilege, just so you know. The thing I work hard to get. Don't get it twisted. Oh, don't get it twisted. I got a Celtic in me too, and Viking. Yeah. Warriors. Cherokee warriors too. Like I said, people they try to be starting front. Ladies, I'm sorry. Hey, it had to be put out there. Don't take my kindness for weakness. I don't stand for, once again, there's zero tolerance for racism and discrimination of any kind. And I put 2 and 2 together. Alright? Careful what you say to me. And my next one, like I said, later on, it's going to be Tai Chi, which we obviously, I need it, right? Hopefully y'all benefit from it too. And then after that, fun festival one, and traveling and whatnot. And then, so, the whole bread maker thing, I'm also going to label this, I thought of this when I was running as well, Club Miracle Workers. I think of our sessions, we're a club, right? Club Miracle Workers. Be a miracle worker. You know, CMW, abbreviation, CMW, Club Miracle Workers. Be a bread maker, welcome to the Club Miracle Workers. Be a healer, be a miracle worker, spread positive light and peace, but also put on your armor of God, like as you can see I'm doing on here, full of courage and love and spirit, and not afraid of nothing and no one. Put that on, and other people will see it too, and your loved ones will see it, your ancestors, your parents, your children, whoever, your brothers and sisters, and they're gonna get some courage too, and then you get your teammates and whatnot, and now you got a whole army, who are strong and courageous, full of love and light, and you're in defeating our angel army. Yeah, and so when I say bread makers, Italian groups, you make pizza from dough, right? Pizza. Everybody loves pizza. Well, it all starts from something. Going back to the old pizza ovens in Spain and Italy. Why not? To right now, you enjoy that pizza. Everything starts from something. You make pizza from dough. Bread maker. Find your dough, whatever that may be. Find your inner light. Find your spark. If you got just find it. Create your blueprint. Leonardo Swag. You can't see my katanas right now. Da Vinci. As you can tell, we love Ninja Turtles. Create your blueprint. And hashtag find your flow, obviously. Find your flow. In the words of Usain Bolt, once again, I say that too, your flow. Hashtag another Italian Renaissance. Enlightenment. Club Miracle Workers. Alright? And that's it. Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, all Italians, right? Renaissance was one of the greatest eras ever in history. I'm Italian and Sicilian. Just saying. Alright, so I'm going to label this accordingly. This had to be done, and it had to be said. From now on, I'm going to I ain't going to listen to the hate. I'm going to disable the comments, and if you like it, you like it. You love it, and you stay. But if not, hey man, the door's right there. Don't let it hit you in the vagina on the way out of the ass. Excuse me. Watch my French. You watch your French. Alright? So, hashtag, love you all. Alright? I'm drinking coffee, I swear. I'm sober. As you can tell, I'm sober-minded. I'm always sober. I don't even drink. So, I'm just saying. Don't be so quick to judge and stuff. People say some dumb stuff. But anyways, I gotta go to church. Pray for Matthew once again. Matthew 5:44. I'll label this accordingly. Amen. Bread makers, be a bread maker. Find your blueprint and whatnot. Find your flow. Make that dough, etc., etc. I know it's kind of silly. It's not silly, dude. If you think about it, it's cool, right? Bread makers, and be a part of the Club Miracle Workers. All right, Club Miracle Workers, CMW. Join the club, man. Businesses are booming. All right. Much love and namaste. Hope no one got offended by this. Hope if you do, Matthew 5:44. It's all good. It's all gravy. I'm still gonna get good sleep. I ain't gonna miss a meal. It's all good. My family, we're gonna do all right. So I pray for you. And I'll see you later in the week. I'm still getting that dough right. I'll see you later in the week for Tai Chi. All right. It's gonna be more positive. This is one that had to be done. I'm glad we talked about it, because everybody's got to point out the elephants in the room. You know what I'm saying? And as a Black Panther totem, lion, courageous eagle I am. Like many different totems, as you can tell. Son of Man, Tarzan. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. One of the reasons why my wife fell in love with me, right? Being a marriage swag. And then after that Tai Chi session, we'll do another fun one to make up for this, right? We'll talk about festivals, and if you guys like raves and concerts, and just having fun and letting loose and living free, because that's why I stem this off of, alright? But also be smart and, have some respect. Alright, follow the 10 Commandments. Start with, go read Moses, Exodus, right? Yeah. Have a good one. Take it easy.